It was late because it was like my third profession. So I studied with 27, and it's because I was falling in love with an artist. So I did not know before that you can just studying art, and it was very difficult to get in the class because they only took 12 students every 2 years, but because I was not really taking it so seriously, I was very close to what they look at. So I was lucky that I could study, and then I was doing like very much things like sophical research, and I studied in this situation, and I tried to have all these media with video and recordings and cameras. So I get into this medium of video. And I was always drawing. Before I was a buyer, and I was a lot in Far East, not at home, and I was very homesick. So I was drawing myself in the situations I am, and then I started to draw myself. Yes, I explain it like this. It's not about doing a movie. It's more about having the point of passing time. It's not about having, action movie, like something happens, you shouldn't miss it. It's more that she or the situation of the person is that she does something, like she is bored, and the time is running. So because you have a image which is moving, you see the time passing in a way. But it's not that you look at a movie, it's more that you look at a moving image. It's when I was here in December, it was a very dark month because there was not much light, and it was very nice to see the situation here downstairs in the level -1. And I wanted to keep it so dark and that you dive into the night. I like a lot the situation in the night because when you're awake it's very quiet and you can think about what you're doing and what's about in your work. So a lot of my works are situated in the night time or in out time, I say, and it's very nice that it's then coming together in this exhibition, which I never had before, a situation all about the night. So I think some people are provoked of my work, and it's because it's not that you get entertained, so you're very alone with yourself, and you're like falling back in what you're doing when you're bored, for example, or what are you doing when you're alone. So the visitor is alone with himself when he looks at my work. That's what I'm interested in. So it's not about look at Zilla, what she can or what she does. It's more about look at yourself and have a little moment for yourself, and just, for example, think about nothing and go into the work trying to be relaxed and think about it's a little bit emotional, a bit about the being or about being bored and not in action. The new work, When I Was a Stranger, actually it was a dream I had, and I often dream something, and in the morning I don't remember. So I send myself SMS in the night, and in the morning I have strange notes on my cell phone, and I remember some of the dream. And so it's important for me having this information as well. Of course, then you go and you reflect a little bit what you see in the night, what your pictures are, and if they are very strong, I do use them for some of my settings in the work. The latest work I did there, all the time it's about being alone and concentrated on something, but it's more perhaps about also this suspect about life and how is the light going through the life. So it's a very passing thing. It's a thing about having the situation not under control, like the lights does what they want to do, and you are sometimes you're shiny and sometimes you're in the shadow path. And I like if it's open. It's not like, okay, take care, I'm a very dark work. It's more about what you as a visitor look at it and what you think. I think it's relating to what people looking at the work were thinking, or it's more about what they bring into the work.